And let's get back to the game. Like I pressed start, I was skipping class, smoking gas, that's the brown heart. My team got
What's good, 12s? It's your boy J-Mo, and I'm back here with something slightly different. Now, if you didn't know, I'm a huge college sports fan, avid college sports gamer, and been an Auburn fan since the late 2000s, and I eat, sleep, and breathe the NCAA. Today, I'm going to be taking a step away from the video games, and I'm going to be ranking every SEC team by their uniforms. Now, the criteria I'm using is pretty simple and straightforward. It's really just my personal opinion, and I'll be primarily focusing on the home and away uniforms. Now, I'm no means an art major, designer, or anything super creative or anything. I don't think I'm all-knowing. So this ranking isn't gonna really be too negative. It's just my personal opinion. And just because your team is ranked at 16, 15, 14, doesn't mean the uniforms absolutely suck. It's just where I gotta put them at. You know, the list needs filler. So with that being said, make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and if you disagree with my rankings, you have any, sort of comments, let me know down below. Let's get into it. Number 16, Alabama. Now, I'm sorry, y'all. I know what I said about the no personal bias stuff and all that. But I hate the tie. I don't care about national championships, Heisman's, first rounders, record in the Iron Bowl. I don't care about that tradition or the stupid little numbers on the helmets. I dislike everything about Tuscaloosa. I don't care about Kalen DeBozo. I like Saban, so I can't say that I respect Saban, but it's just boring. You could do better, Alabama. Now, at number 15, let me know if this is a stupid gripe or not. I have Mississippi State. I don't like so many teams using like maroon or crimson or that dark red. It's like super close to blood almost. And it's not a bad uniform or nothing. It's just not a team that screams, I like their uniform. I'm not gonna lie. Like, definitely a sucker for, an all white look, but, we're speaking on, just home and away uniforms. And the only Mississippi State teams I can really remember is Dak and Chris Jones in like 2014 for that first like college football playoff ranking. But again, it's not a bad uniform. It's just, somebody has to be at number 15. Somebody has, everybody can't be in the top 10, guys. So it's like, that's where Mississippi State is. I just feel like that's where they belong. Coming in at number 14, Vanderbilt. Now, Vandy got an update in about 2021, if I'm not mistaken. And I can't lie. All whites, all blacks, clean and icy. But I feel like there's a team in every other power conference that has the same color scheme with the black and gold. Purdue, Colorado, Wake Forest. And they don't really do anything too different with them. Like I said, there's not a bad uniform on this list, an objectively bad uniform. I don't hate Vanderbilt's uniform set. I actually like them over the previous set and then the Jay Cutler era. Now, at number 13, we have Arkansas. Now, again, if this is a stupid gripe or dumb complaint, and it's not really a complaint, guys, let me know in the comments. The crimson and the reds and the maroons and the garnets and the wines and the scarlets, all those colors, it's like, come on. It's a difference by one shade, man. But I do love the bringing the throwbacks back with the block letters on the home and away uniform. Ooh, they crispy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like it. But that's it, guys. It's not a bad uniform. I like what it does. I like what it is. And now number 12. I'm a sucker for some blue and white, man. Some royal blue and white at that. That's my favorite too. That's my favorite colorway, like color scheme. So you would think like, damn, like Kentucky got to be in the top 5. Nah, like it's just like, and I like the shoulders too. But again, it's like it doesn't really do nothing too crazy. It's just a simple, clean uniform, and like I said, simple and clean keeps you feel me, in like that top 12, 11 range. But it's not a bad uniform. I love what it does. I love the helmet. I love the simplicity of the UK. And now if we were doing alternate uniforms, Kentucky would definitely probably be in the top 5 maybe, because they up there with the blacks and the chromes. At number 11, South Carolina. Oh, South Kakalaki, man. Love the garnet, but again, man, what's the damn difference between wine, like maroon, crimson, like between a shade, like. Again, this is a tough spot to put SC because I do love their uniforms, and like I get, if we were doing alternates, they probably would have made the top 10. But not a shot at SC because there's only 10 spots, and I feel like 11 is a great spot. Like you can only get so good. And again, if we were doing alternates, SC is definitely higher than a lot of other teams on here just because of the variations of the helmets and face masks and uniforms and different color scheme. Like I love what they do with all their uniforms, but speaking specifically on home and away, yeah, the 11's where SC is gonna stay. All right, getting into the top 10, we have Texas A&M. Now, this one was also tough just because they just brought back the Manziel White era lids. And like I said, the all whites, I'm a sucker for some all whites. When they brought back those white helmets, it definitely reminded me of College Station on a Saturday afternoon in October of 2012, man. Just pure ball vibes. But when it comes to like the jersey and stuff, it's just bland. Like the Manziel jerseys, they had a little bit more design, a little bit more life, a little bit more love to them. Like these jerseys just seem a little bland. Like, again, not a bad uniform. They're probably over here because of the white lids. Number 9, Mizzou. Black and yellow, like I like what Mizzou is doing here. And being a Tiger school in a conference featuring 2 other teams that also have the Tiger brand, and they use it in a different way than both, and it's enjoyable. How they use the colors, how the stripes align with the colorway. I just like that it's different from other schools with similar color schemes like in Iowa. I think the number 9 slot fits Mizzou perfectly. It reminds me of Doral Green, Beckham, and Drew Lock. Like when you think of Mizzou and that you see the block M and you think of the Missouri Tigers, it takes you back to like the early SEC days. And then what they were able to do with the rebrand with Nike and, you know, not even the rebrand with Nike, I'm sorry, like the redesign with Nike, excuse me. I love it because it's like bringing the old with the new in a simplistic way, differently than how Nike's doing with a bunch of other schools. Number 8, we got Oklahoma, man. Now the Sooners are bumped a little higher, probably due to the winning ways, man, and it just how that, I don't know what it is. I feel like it's just the swagger that OU kind of possessed at the quarterback position growing up. You know, I seen Sam Bradford win a Heisman. I seen Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray. I seen Jalen Hurts almost go and win one. I seen, you know, Caleb Williams come in there and ball out and then go win a Heisman at USC. So it's like there's a lineage there. 7 Heisman, 7 natties. You know, when you see that interlocking OU, you mean you just think you do think of greatness. You know, even with, you know, the seasons Venables has been having. Number 7, we got Georgia. Only reason UGA is down this far, if you could call it that, is more due to the fact that I dislike the Gray Pants heavily, dog. No pun intended. I can't stand them for some reason. Like I've said, I'm all for tradition and I love tradition in specific aspects. But come on, dog. Give us some all reds. Bring out an all white. And I know we're not talking about alternates, but make the recruiting helmet the away helmet or something, dude. Like, Georgia, please bring it in. Bring it in. I think the only reason they made the top 10 is due to Kirby winning in these uniforms, and you know, and they've beaten Auburn plenty of times, so I can't really talk too much. Blah blah blah. Georgia at 7. Number 6, we have Texas. Now, please don't kill me, Texas fans. I definitely feel like y'all should be a little bit higher, obviously due to traditional, and you know, and it's just like I said, icy whites, man. I love the road white. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but bias in my book leaves you guys at number 6. I'm sorry. Definitely a top 5 all white uniform, no debate. And I love me some burnt orange more than any Auburn fan probably should. And when you think of that burnt orange, you think of Ricky Williams, Vince Young, you know, even back to Earl Campbell. And nowadays you think of the Xavier Worthies and the Bijan Robinsons, and, you know, guys like that. And, you know, you think of the Rose Bowl. And it's not an indictment on Texas or anything. Again, Texas fans, don't kill me or anything, but I feel like they're just better uniforms than you guys. Number 5. Now, my list might be a little controversial in this top 5, so bear with me. But again, if you guys disagree, let me know in the comments below. I have Ole Miss. I always like the navy blue colorway with the Rebs. Definitely one of the teams, my go-to teams with that red alternate, you know, in NCAA. But focusing on the home and aways, I love the rebrand with the lighter blue. I don't know. Ole Miss slides into my top 5 with the white helmet and the light blue stripes. The stripes on their away uniform pop off the white jersey. And then when they wear that home jersey, that home baby blue on a bright sunny day in September, it kind of just hits different when that sun glares on it, man. I love the navy, but man, oh man, did Ole Miss do something with this retool on the color wheel. All right, coming in at number 4, Florida. Now, I don't know why, but I just love the Florida Gators, man. I don't know if it was me growing up playing the NCAA 11 demo with the Gators non-stop, or just countless hours watching college football alone growing up as a kid. But that blue and orange just takes me back to the Tebow era, the Swamp Cans. And even then, before my time, UF was looking good with dudes like Emmitt Smith toting the rock and Freddie T. I seen a picture of Freddie T, man. He had that blue and orange looking crispy. But look, every dude I knew growing up wanted to be a return man like Percy Harvin, bro. So I think that memorable factor, that traditional factor, you know, that script orange helmet. If you don't like the Gators, you gotta be a Georgia, Miami, or Florida State fan, bro. Just pure hating. Haterade for that Gatorade. I like the Gators at number 4, man, for real. Number 3. Yep. The Auburn Tigers. I don't know how a kid from southeastern Pennsylvania gravitated towards a team in eastern Alabama, but it just kind of happened. All the teams I kind of rooted for growing up had navy blue, and then watching this quarterback from a small JUCO in Texas come through and dominate, it kind of just made it so much better. Auburn really enhanced my love for the game of college football, and it made me appreciate tradition, clean cut, and consistency, man. And don't get me started on the Rude Whites. The iciest, and listen, and quote me on this, the iciest white uniforms in the country. Most definitely biased as hell. And if we throw in on our alternate face mask, it's definitely a great day to be an Auburn Tiger or a damn Eagle. And we about to be Nike, man. Y'all forgot. Let's get it. Number 2, we got the Tennessee Volunteers. Rocky Top, Tennessee. I love it, man. Come on, bro. Volunteer orange is my favorite orange. My top 3 colors, royal blue, electric pink, and volunteer orange. I swear. That white helmet, orange top, white bottom just hits. And that white top, orange bottom, ooh, that's crispy. Man, I swear, it just reminds me of Peyton Manning, Hendon Hooker, shit, even Jared Guantanamo, whatever that man name is. I love Tennessee's uniform so much, I probably stayed like 5 years on College Football 25 and won like 3 straight chips. But it's just something about seeing those uniforms at 3:30 on CBS during the 2010s as a kid, man. Pure nostalgia. Even through the Nike to Adidas and Adidas back to Nike switcheroo. But yeah, Tennessee at number 2. And you had to assume at number 1, we got the LSU Tigers, man. I probably love LSU for one specific reason. They wear their whites at home. And that's not the only reason I had them at 1. When they wear their away uniforms with the yellow helmets, man, something just feels right, bro. You just instantly go back to thoughts of Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Joe Burrow, even back with Pat P, the Honey Badger, Odell and them. This is how you do tradition. I love everything about it, and I like and enjoy all these uniforms for different reasons. But LSU, man, they just got it together, bro, and I swear they do. Even when losing, like LSU loses in style. Whether it's a regular home, regular away, you know, like it's just, they just do it right, it feels like. Colors just go well, and like, you know, watching a primetime SEC game when the Tigers are at home in Death Valley just gives the Tigers more aura, bro. I'm just saying. Which is why LSU is my number 1 squad. Now, do you agree with my list? Do you disagree with my list? What changes would you make? And who has the best uniforms in your opinion in the SEC, man? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Be easy, gang. See y'all later, 12s.